Hey there, martial artists. I've got a few minutes of warm-up stretches for you today to do before you start your training. So this is going to be full body, but we'll focus on mobilizing the hips and getting your legs ready to kick. So let's go. Okay, let's go ahead and start standing. So step your feet wide. We'll take the right arm and reach up and over, followed by the left, and we're just going to take this down to the right leg, sweep it through center, and then reach up once again. So we're doing full body circles here. You can take your time. And I really love to start with this, especially if you're training in the morning, because it kind of just begins to get any stiffness out of the body, begins to wake up your muscles. And it also just feels really good. And then we'll reverse the circle when you're ready. So left arm will reach up and over, followed by the right. Take it into the opposite direction, breathing into your hamstrings, releasing the low back, stretching the side waist, up through the armpit chest. Let's take one more just like that. Nice. Okay, so we're going to sweep down and now pivot over the right foot. We're going to step your left foot in a little bit closer. And here we are in pyramid pose. So the right leg's forward, the left leg's back. The legs are straight, but keep a little micro bend in your knee. And then just fold over, just drape over. It's okay if you're not super deep into it. Maybe you're up here. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna bring it a little bit more into the calf. So push into your heel, your right heel, and then lift your toes, curl them towards your face. Now you can be here, or if you want to begin to bring it into the foot and deeper into your calf, you're gonna grab your right toes, pull them towards your face a little bit. Just a little bit of pressure here. And you'll begin to feel this a little bit deeper in the back of your leg. Beginning to stretch your foot and relax your head. Okay, nice job. Lower your toes, bend into both knees. You're gonna shoot the left leg back, runner's lunge. So you got your front knee over your ankle, the hips are level, and now we're just gonna seesaw back and forth. So your fingertips can be down. Begin to seesaw, rolling through the left foot here, beginning to wake up your feet. If you're a martial artist, you know how much we use our feet. So this feels really good. Stretching through the fascia of your foot. And then as you're ready, we'll come back to center. Lower your left knee down. Lift on up, low lunge. Here we are. That front knee still over your ankle. The hips are level. We're breathing into the left hip flexor. And now we'll reach the arms up and overhead. Maybe you grasp opposite elbow. If that's not accessible for you, that's okay. Arms can be just straight up or maybe at your hips. Now begin just to take some swaying, soft movement side to side. Opening up through the chest. Again, just waking up your muscles here. We'll release the hands. Bring your fingertips down to frame your foot. And now we'll take it to half split. So bring your sit bones back towards your heel. Curl your toes again, keeping that little micro bend in your knee. And then we'll roll forward. Flow through that a few more times. So it's just low lunge, half splits, keeping it soft and gentle. Take one more. Roll forward to your low lunge. We're gonna come up through that pyramid pose again. So curl your back toes, lift your knee, step your back foot in, back to your pyramid. Now we're gonna walk the hands through center and take it to side two. So pyramid pose, step your back foot in. Begin to drape over your left leg now, keeping some softness in your knee. Let's bring this into the calf. Push into your left heel. Lift your toes towards your face. You can grab your left toes with your left hand. Push them a little bit of pressure towards your shin. Bring a deeper stretch into your calf muscle. Beginning to wake up your feet. Beautiful. Lower the toes. Bend both knees. Shoot the right leg back this time. And let's seesaw a little bit back and forth here. So focusing on the back foot right now to stretch through the fascia of your foot. And then coming back through center, take it to your low lunge, lowering your knee down. Arms reach up. You can grasp opposite elbows if you like, and then take that side body stretch. Release your arms, frame your foot, low lunge to half splits. Starting in your lunge, breathing into your hip flexor, sending the butt back. Curl your toes, keep your knee soft, drape over, half splits. So flow through that a few times. Again, keeping it nice and soft. So I like to do more moving stretches before I start training and save the static deeper stretching for after class so that I'm nice and warm and I don't injure myself. So keep it moving. Let's come back forward to your low lunge. Curl your back toes, lift your knee, step your back foot in, pyramid. Let's walk the hands back through center. And we're gonna do a little bit of hip opening here. So walk the hands over to your right, bend into the right knee. Toes can be up. That right heel can be lifted. This can be a pretty intense stretch. So if you need your fingertips down, this knee really soft of the extended leg, that's fine. Okay, this is sort of like a skandasana variation. So go ahead, lower your heel if you can. If not, we're nice and high. And we're not gonna stay here long, we're gonna move through. So go ahead, walk it through to the other side. Now, if you're looking for a strengthening pose, we can do this through center, no hands, but right now we're really just warming up. So come off it a little bit, use your hands. Breathe into the hips, the inner thighs. All right, when you're feeling good and even on both sides, let's come up through center again. Fold over. And now just heel toe your feet closer together so that your feet are underneath your hips. Let's come on up to standing. We'll continue to mobilize the hips a little bit more. So you're just gonna lift your right leg, bend your knee, open up the hip. Again, nothing really technical about this. We're just kind of lubricating that joint in its socket. I especially like to do this if we're gonna work on like crescent kicks or axe kicks that day. Go ahead, take it in the reverse direction. So just inside. If you need a wall or something to help you balance, find a wall when you do this. And then other side. Just open up the hip. Whoa, find your balance. Really notice the sensation in your body. We're not just doing this to do it. I want you to feel that stretch happening in the hip crease, the opening happening, the waking up. You can feel my bones popping a little bit when I do this early in the morning, but no pain. You shouldn't have pain. If you're getting pain and not stretch, then skip this one. Okay, so finish up. Feet underneath the hips. We're gonna reach the arms up and overhead, grab on to your left wrist. We step the left foot behind and just take a stretch up and over. Okay, take it to the other side. Grab hold of your right wrist, right foot steps behind. hold the arm up and over. Breathe into your side waist. And then go ahead, release. Thank you so much for doing that little warm up with me, and I hope you're feeling good and stretched out and ready to go for your training. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you soon.